Some beginner cameras suck, some beginner cameras are great. Today we're going through all the best beginner cameras available in the market today. Let's jump straight into it. Panasonic Lumix G100. This tiny powerhouse is perfect for aspiring vloggers with its Ozo audio system and 4K video capabilities, but don't expect to shoot in low light without some serious noise. The 20-megapixel sensor and flip-out screen make it a solid choice for beginners, but the lack of in-body stabilization might leave you feeling a bit shaky. Canon EOS R50. Canon's entry-level mirrorless marvel packs a punch with its 24.2-megapixel APS-C sensor and dual-pixel autofocus, but good luck finding native RFS lenses that won't break the bank. The compact body and 4K video make it a tempting option for newbies, but the battery life might have you running for a charger faster than you can say cheese. Fujifilm X-T30 Fujifilm's retro-styled beauty offers film simulation modes that'll make your hipster heart skip a beat, along with a 26.1-megapixel sensor that captures stunning details. However, the tilting screen might leave vloggers feeling a bit left out, and the buffer depth could use a serious upgrade for those burst-happy shooters. Nikon D7100. This oldie but goodie still packs a wallop with its 24.1-megapixel sensor and 51-point autofocus system, perfect for budding wildlife photographers on a budget. Just don't expect cutting-edge video features or a flip-out screen. This DSLR is all about that classic photography experience for better or worse. Canon EOS M50. This little mirrorless wonder boasts a 24.1-megapixel sensor and dual-pixel autofocus that'll make your smartphone jealous, but the 4K video crop might leave you feeling a bit claustrophobic. The fully articulating touchscreen is a vlogger's dream, but the limited native lens selection might have you reaching for that adapter faster than you can say bokeh. Sony Nex 6, this little mirrorless marvel, packs a punch with its 16-megapixel APS-C sensor and fast hybrid autofocus system, making it a solid choice for beginners who want to look like they know what they're doing. But watch out for that confusing menu system and limited lens selection. You might end up cursing Sony's name while fumbling through settings. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. If you're a wannabe vlogger with shaky hands, this pocket-sized gimbal camera is your new best friend, offering buttery smooth 4K video and a nifty rotating screen for all your selfie needs. Just don't expect to take it swimming or survive a drop. This delicate flower isn't built for rough and tumble adventures. Nikon D3500. This entry-level DSLR is like the Toyota Corolla of cameras, reliable, easy to use, and won't break the bank, perfect for beginners who want to pretend they're professional photographers. But be prepared for a sluggish autofocus and a fixed screen that'll make you feel like you're stuck in 2010. Canon EOS M3. Canon's attempt at a mirrorless camera for beginners is like that friend who tries too hard. It's got some nice features like a tilting touchscreen and decent image quality, but its slow autofocus and limited native lens options might make you want to ghost it. At least it's got a hot shoe for external flashes so you can blind your subjects in style. Sony ZV-E10. This mirrorless camera is like the cool kid in school who's good at everything, great for vlogging, solid for stills, and comes with a killer microphone setup. But don't get too excited because its touch interface is about as responsive as a sloth on Xanax, and you'll need to carry a suitcase full of batteries to make it through a day of shooting. Nikon Z30. This little mirrorless marvel packs a 20.9-megapixel DX format sensor and can shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second, making it a vlogger's wet dream. But let's be real, with no viewfinder and a flip-down screen that's useless on a tripod, it's like Nikon forgot half the camera. Canon EOS M50 Mark II. Canon's compact cutie boasts a 24-megapixel APS-C sensor and dual-pixel autofocus that'll track your face better than your ex on social media. Too bad its 4K video is more cropped than a bad haircut, and you'll need a decoder ring to navigate its convoluted menu system. Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Sony's vlogging virtuoso comes with a unique ultra-wide zoom lens and a fancy new touchscreen that'll make you forget how annoying the original ZV-1 was to use. But with its tiny 1-inch sensor and lack of headphone jack, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight in the camera world. Olympus OMDEM10 Mark IV. This retro-styled beauty packs 20 megapixels of micro four thirds goodness and in-body stabilization that'll make your handheld shots smoother than a buttered dolphin. Just don't expect to become a YouTube sensation with its lack of microphone input and selfie screen that's about as useful as a chocolate teapot when you're using a tripod. Canon EOS Rebel T7. The T7 is like that reliable old car that gets you from A to B. It's got a decent 24 megapixel sensor and takes nice photos, but its 3 frames per second burst mode is slower than a sloth on sedatives. Plus, with no touchscreen and video capabilities straight out of 2010, it's about as cutting edge as a butter knife. Canon PowerShot SX740HS. Want a camera that'll make your grandma look like she's on the moon? This bad boy's got a 40x optical zoom that'll bring distant objects so close you'll feel like you're invading their personal space. Plus, with 4K video capabilities, you can capture all your embarrassing moments in ultra-high definition for posterity. Nikon ZFC. If you're a hipster who wants to look cool while taking mediocre photos, this retro-styled camera is your jam. It's got all the modern features wrapped in a body that'll make you feel like you're in the 1970s, minus the bell-bottoms and disco music. Canon EOS RP. This full-frame mirrorless camera is like the overachiever in your class who's good at everything but still somehow affordable. It's got great image quality and a very-angled touchscreen, but don't expect it to win any sports photography awards with its measly 5 frames per second burst rate. Panasonic Lumix GX85. This little powerhouse is like the Swiss Army knife of cameras, compact, versatile, and ready for action. It's got in-body image stabilization to save your shaky hands from ruining every shot, but be prepared for a learning curve steeper than your college debt. Canon EOS Rebel SL3. This DSLR is like the friendly neighbor of cameras, approachable, easy to use, and always there when you need it. It's got a guided mode to hold your hand through the basics, but don't expect it to wow you with its outdated 9-point autofocus system. Sony ZV-1. If you're a wannabe vlogger looking to up your game, the Sony ZV-1 is like a pocket-sized studio on steroids. With its flip-out screen, built-in ND filter, and 4K video capabilities, you'll be churning out content like a pro. Just don't expect to record for more than 5 minutes in 4K without the damn thing overheating. GoPro Hero 12. If you're an adrenaline junkie with a death wish and a YouTube channel, the GoPro Hero 12 is your new best friend. With its insane stabilization and 5.3K video, you can capture every terrifying moment of your ill-advised stunts in crystal clear detail. Just don't expect it to perform miracles in low light, unless you want your night footage to look like it was shot through a potato. Nikon D7100. For the aspiring photographer who wants to feel like a pro without breaking the bank, the Nikon D5600 is a solid choice that won't make you look like a total noob. With its 24MP sensor and fully articulating touchscreen, you'll be snapping away like a champ. Just don't expect to win any awards for its mediocre video capabilities. Canon 5D Mark II. This full-frame DSLR may be older than your grandma's dentures, but it still packs a punch with its 21.1 megapixel sensor and stellar low-light performance. Just don't expect it to shoot 4K video or have modern features like Wi-Fi. This camera is as old school as they come. Canon EOS R100. Canon's attempt to lure smartphone users into the world of real cameras falls flatter than a pancake with its clunky interface and lack of USB charging. But hey, at least it's compact and lightweight. Perfect for those who want a camera that's as disappointing as their dating life. Sony A6100. This little powerhouse boasts real-time eye tracking for humans and animals, making it easier to capture your cat's judgmental stare in crisp detail. With 11 frames per second burst mode and 425 autofocus points, it's like having a tiny sports photographer in your hands. Just don't expect it to buy you a beer after the game. Panasonic Lumix G7. If you've ever wanted to shoot 4K video and feel like a Hollywood director on a budget, this camera's got you covered. The electronic viewfinder is bright and detailed, but the plastic body feels about as premium as a gas station sandwich. Thanks for watching. Even though I doubt it, I hope this video helped you pick a product. Links to all these products will be in the description below. Peace out!